So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And the list of names suggests that what we have in front of us here, Jim, is a 3-5-2 formation.
It's a setup that's been enjoying quite a renaissance in recent times, and one that complements the counter-attack very nicely, with two strikers, two wing-backs, and potentially two runners from central midfield. You can understand its attraction because it really can get the numbers into the opposition's box, and equally, it can get the numbers back into your own.
So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, Federico Di Marco is someone I consider to be an elite fullback. Even in Italy, where defending is an art, he's brilliant going in both directions, and he's got an impressive assist tally, and he's got solid defensive numbers too, so he really does make that left side his own, whether he's at left back or as a wing back.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Shaw looking to run onto it. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Good ball, good take. Shapes to shoot! And he's there to get it away. Dumfries, Barella, Akanji, pressing high and with purpose, Sucic, and Akanji. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bisek, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Tries to play it through. Shaw. That's a throw. Oh, that's neat. Shaw has it out wide and in space. And it's Menu. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Thuram. No goals as yet. He's got away. Dumfries couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Sends it crossfield. Matheus Cunha. Looks to the other side. And he's managed to get rid. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And that's gone loose. would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Inter Milan were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Now it's Thuram. Dumfries, out to the right. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Chance for a shot! 15 minutes till half-time. Opts for safety. Bisek.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nil-nil, but nevertheless a very decent game. Bisek kept his eye on it, and he's there. Carlos Augusto. Sucic. Now it's DiMarco. It's a really well-measured ball. Nice interception, well timed. Menu. Matheus Cunha. And it's Menu. Barella proves too strong. Aims beyond the defence. Mount to Bruno Fernandes. Can he get it through? He's through here. There's the shot! Off the post! Goal! Manchester United! A goal at a really telling moment. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And we hit half-time. 1-0 up. That gets things going for the second half.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Zielinski. And it's Carlos Augusto. DiMarco. He has found the way through. Strong running down that left flank. Foot in. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
No, it's come to nothing. Bisek. Zielinski. It's Thuram. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's a promising position. And it's Mount. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Looking for the run. Ahmad. And he's in on decent chance! Now it's Ahmad. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bruno Fernandes. Ahmad. And here's Menu. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had it taken off him. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Tries to pass it through. Now, this could be a chance. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Diogo Dalot promptly onto that, and that is that. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Nicely weighted ball. Diogo Dalot receives it in a wide position. Diogo Dalot receives it in a good... He's had a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Big chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's very neat.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Bisek. And they win it back again. Now, can they get him away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Now it's DiMarco. Yoro gets a foot in here. Looking to play him in. Mazraoui, he is onto this. And he's there to belt it away. And smartly reclaimed. Looking for options for movement. DiMarco. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
DiMarco does really well to win the ball there. Thuram. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Dumfries. He's in a great position here. And the finish! Gorgeous from Thuram. About as smooth as it gets. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Akanji. And it's Zielinski.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's on it. Can he get away? And the shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 94.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough.
And that is it. There will be penalties. Barella is over the first kick. No! Denied remarkably!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
And stepping up, the skipper. And he puts it away.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
So this one to restore parity. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
So, the second man in line.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Inter Milan looking to draw level.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
The third man in the queue.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
Inter Milan from one behind. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
This is match point. Oh, he saved it!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Inter Milan are looking to save match point. Yes, that's how you do it.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
So can he do it? Oh, brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So it is all down to him now. No pressure. He's buried it, and he's won it. Manchester United have come through in the most